Action is more important than words. But is there a scenario where words are more powerful and impactful than actions?
That's a good question because I think both are important because you have to do what you say and say what you do. I don't know if it's clear, but when your words are more important than your actions, it's maybe here because I have to speak and explain some stuff and answer to questions, and if I don't do it well, I won't be able to act after in this Supranational because I have goals to achieve, I have projects, I want to do so many things for the people, for all the from the ground up projects, for children, for hospitals, for all that stuff that I want to speak about. So maybe here it's more important to be able to have the good words and not acting for the moment.
Definitely. I think when people are being mean, I can't be mean to you and smile about it and say I'm joking. The words that you say to someone tend to linger on. So in case of positive words, saying I love you and that, it's okay even if you don't mean it. But saying that you're fat, like in beauty pageants we get body shamed a lot, or for my Miss Elegance they said that dress is hideous, we loathe it. Those words are the ones that mean more than actions because they tend to hang with a person more. Rather keep your negative words to yourself than spread negativity through words because negative words hang around more than positive words. Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot of scenarios that words are more impactful than actions. Just like now, we are in the middle of pandemic. We can only post our opinions on our social media accounts and we cannot really go out there to help people. But we can use our words by posting our opinions, what we wanted to do, how we wanted to help people by posting it online. I think that's when the time that you can use the words and you can use the words to be more impactful than doing it personally, because right now we are in the middle of pandemic, a lot of countries are in lockdown, so you really cannot visit them. If you want to help people, you cannot visit them personally. So as much as you want to do all the actions, the pandemic stops you from doing it. So that's the time that you have to use your voice and you have to use your social media accounts to encourage and to influence people. Yes, it's a little bit hard because once you say something, you have to do it as well. But this is not the perfect time to do that, to combine those both actions and words. But yes, you can use your words to influence people, but use it in a nice way. Thank you.
That's a very interesting question, I would say, because people may not always be genuine with their actions. Some people can act a certain way in front of your face, but as soon as you turn your back, they tend to be very different. I think either way that you do something, you have to be genuine. You have to know that whatever you're saying or whatever you're doing, that you are doing it with a pure heart and with really pure intentions. So when I tell people that I love them, even if I don't know them, I mean that from a very true place, deep within my heart, even though we have not met each other, and I can give you that feeling with a hug as well. So whatever you choose to do with words or actions, just remember to be pure and kind-hearted with it.
Absolutely, yes. And when you ask me this question, I have to think about my platform and mental health. And it is because I feel like so many times we think that words don't matter, that words cannot have power, and they actually do. And I feel like when we're talking about issues like mental health, or when we're talking to children or teenagers who are at an age that is a little confusing, a little bit difficult, we need to be conscious of the words that we use, because we never know the situations that those people are going through and how maybe the words that we choose to use can affect them.
Yes, when the words come from our heart and it gets an impact in other people's heart. And in that way, yes. And I think words are also actions. You know, I'm talking to you, and that's an action. And if my words come from my heart and goes to your heart, that's a real thing. Thank you, Anton.
Yes, I do believe some scenarios require you to be more polite and kind. Probably someone has offended you. Let me just give that instance. Someone has really offended you. It's better, and maybe probably you're a temperamental person. In such kind of situations, I believe it's better to just be nice, maybe keep it calm, and not be able to retaliate and react to how that person has treated you in a bad way. So for me, that's the only point that I can say. Being kind to a person that is being mean to you is way better rather than taking action and being mean back to them, because at the end of the day, two wrongs don't make a right.
Definitely, yes. One of the worst, or one of the most impactful thing that word can affect somebody is hate speech. As we can see that a lot of people get hurt, even verbally, just through social media, even without meeting in person. So there are a lot of factors when words are very, very meaningful and thoughtful to people. So I think hate speech is one of the things that is very infectious to human being.